Today we shall be preparing a West African style dish, beans, sweet beans or honey beans, and they actually look quite unique. We shall start out with soaking them overnight. Just get rid of some of the gaseous compounds, stachyose and raffinose sugars in the beans. So after we pick the beans and make sure they don't have any little bits of dirt and grime and all that kind of stuff, we're going to cook them to a delicious, delicious meal. As most of you know already, beans are very high in protein, essential for a plant-based diet for nourishment with protein. And you know, as we cook the food, we want to maintain a positive mindset. Here you see the beans ready for what we call selection, which is going through them little by little and picking out any bits of things that may look like they're the hull of the bean. Okay, we finished the selection process, so now we put beans in a pot and soak them with a water that's about maybe a couple inches higher than the level of the beans. To soak them, and we'll first put them on high heat. Put them on high heat. Until they boil, and leave them boiling for, I would say, about 5 minutes. Okay, you can see now it's been bubbling for 5 minutes. And we switch it off and leave it to sit until it's cool enough to put in the refrigerator, and that's where it will stay overnight. And here you'll find the ingredients for your honey beans dish. Got a Samja's nice dish for you. Honey beans, tomatoes, whatever you call them, red bell pepper, African pepper or habaneros if you can't find African peppers in the African store, onions. If you're not on a sattvic diet, you'll be able to enjoy onions, which help in the cooking process as well. Palm oil, thyme, curry, and of course, salt. Okay, on to day 2 of honey beans preparation. If you recall, we boiled the beans. We let it sit until it was cool enough to put in the fridge, and we soaked it overnight. So now we have drained the beans from the water that it was sitting in overnight. And you have the option of adding vegetable broth at this point, or you can just use water. Vegetable broth gives it a nice little kick. So I have actually used water with mine. And the ingredients you add: tomatoes, potatoes. We have red bell peppers here, along with the spicy peppers. We're going to use a generous amount of palm oil, curry powder, a couple teaspoons of curry powder, and now salt. Salt is always a tricky one for me. I prefer to add it right at the end where I know where the meal is going flavor-wise. And I actually use Himalayan pink salt, but whatever you can get that you have in your home, just, you know, it's not a big deal. So let's go. It's important that you stay centered and focused, maintaining a peaceful and loving vibe while you make your food. That is of utmost importance because you're sharing energy with people when you cook for them. So be very mindful of this. Now we add the palm oil. Like I said, very generous helping of palm oil. Okay. Of course, palm oil is best eaten in hot weather so that it's not solidified and having that negative impact on your physical vessel, your body. About, I would say, a tablespoon or two of thyme. Curry. Like I said, watch out for the salt, but you can go ahead and add some right now. You notice I don't use a whole bunch of measurements, and that's because I cook from the heart. Doesn't that look delicious? We're about to turn the fire on, but these are all the ingredients in the pot. And we're just going to turn the fire to medium-high initially, and then once the beans start bubbling, then you turn the temperature down a little bit and let it simmer. More vegetable bouillon cubes can be added as well. In fact, it gives the dish a little kick. So I put like 2 or 3 in there for a big pot like this. And you stir occasionally. Just get the flavors mixed in right and for it to cook evenly without burning.